A man who is healing alone is a dangerous man because he's not just battling wounds, he's building strength. He's not posting pain, he's turning silence into power. While the world thinks he's quiet, he's actually learning. While everyone walks away, he learns to walk alone, stronger, smarter, and more focused than ever. He doesn't beg for support, he doesn't need validation. He turns every tear into fuel, every setback into a comeback. He's rebuilding his soul brick by brick in the dark, so when he rises, no one will recognize the man who was once broken. You see, a man who survives his worst days without breaking is a man who becomes unshakable. Not because he wants revenge, but because he found purpose and pain, clarity and chaos, and fire and silence. Respect the man who heals alone because he's not just healing, he's evolving. He's mastering patience, learning control, and turning every scar into armor.
They think he's broken, but silence breeds the strongest storms. And in the quiet, a man learns who he really is. A man who heals alone is a storm in disguise. He's not just fighting pain, he's forging a new rise. No posts, no cries, just that low hum of focus, where anger turns to order and the broken turn to soldiers. He doesn't beg for support, he doesn't seek validation. He's the blueprint of self-restoration, taking every scar, every sleepless night, every ghost that tried to haunt him, and teaching them respect. They thought he fell off, they thought he lost, but he was studying the battlefield, sharpening the blade in the dark, waiting for silence to turn to fire.
They think he's broken, but he's carving stone. They think he's lost, but he's finding his own. Quiet like the storm before it screams. He's not what he seems, he's not what he seems. They think he's fading, but he's lighting the flame. They think he's broken, but he's playing the game. He's not who he was, not who will be. A dangerous man, wild and free.
The mirror speaks truths no one else can hear. It whispers of patience, of years that bled clear. Each scar's a story, each line a vow. He's not the man he was, he's the man he allows. The world sees silence, he sees focus. They see stillness, they sees motion. He's stacking his losses like bricks in a fortress, turning defeat into doctrine. No applause, no crowd, just grit in the chest and thunder in the mind. He's not waiting for his moment, he's making it. Stone by stone, word by word, scar by scar. Alone in the dark is where the brave rebuild, where the fire cools and the soul gets stilled. That's where we learn control, that's where we found calm. Not from victory, but from surviving the storm. He doesn't need eyes on him, he doesn't need praise. He's seen the end and chose to stay. Now his silence roars and his heart beats loud. He's a whisper that shakes the ground, a blade reborn, a ghost that bleeds gold. A man who became unshakable by learning to hold himself.
They think he's broken, but he's carving stone. They think he's lost, but he's claiming his throne. Quiet like the storm before it screams. He's the nightmare built from shattered dreams. They think he's fading, but he's lighting the flame. Every scar's proof he's beyond their blame. He's not what he was, not who he'll be. He's a dangerous man, reborn and free.
So when you see him move in silence, understand this, that's not weakness. That's discipline, that's purpose, that's evolution. A man who heals alone isn't just surviving, he's transforming, he's becoming. And when he rises, you won't recognize him, because he's not the same man you left broken. He's the one the fire couldn't kill.